And so, hello everyone to this week's not really new content for GTA Online. However, I do have a bit of information. I'm just gonna give my extra opinions on it, just because Rockstar games, alright guys? So, of course, this is the same week, of course, going on from last Thursday, which is on July 7th, and it's gonna go on until the 18th. So whoever hasn't seen the last video, you can check that out, or I'm just gonna repeat everything to you guys right now. So let's get into it very quickly, short and simple. We have the same bonuses, so just the same Podium vehicle, which is great that they finally changed it from like 2 weeks ago. But they still have the same vehicle. It's like twice in a row already, but still, it doesn't matter. For this time, I'm giving reason that it's quote-unquote okay that they still have the same race, because they don't have enough members, but they pay too much. Oh my god, that doesn't make sense anymore. What am I saying? So they still have the great car on the podium, because Sugoi stands for great. I hope you read the wiki enough. Then we have the prize ride, which is the Zion Classic, which you have to top 5 in car races for 3 days in row. Perfect. Test track vehicles, of course, the same new Thrax, Emerus, perfect. We have diamonds still available at an 18% chance in the Diamond Casino. Heist, when you scope out the vault. You still can get triple rewards on Freemode casino work. You can still get double rewards from that stuff. You know, Gerald's last play, open wheel races, overtime shootout, beautiful. Part 2 is you still have 50% off the diamond, you know, the casino heist, update utility vest, casino update, fit suit jackets, 40% off the arcades, casino penthouse renovations, and you have 30% off all those vehicles that you see there on your screen. Beautiful. Then we also still have the time trial in Galileo Park, going all the way down until, you know, the court center, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, something like that. Then we have the RC time trial in Cypress Flats, of course. They have house special time trial in, you know, in East Vinewood. Why did I say house special time trial? God, I just want to get to the main point. Okay, so there's the other points, as well as still having GTA Plus benefits, if you want to read all that. So if you want to take the time to pause the video now, you could read all this. In the meanwhile, let's get into the basic extra information that I have found out. So after doing a bit of research and exploring on YouTube and trying to find some extra sense of experience with this game, I should say, there was an image I came across in which, this is from Rockstar's newsfeed apparently, where they say this update will also feature some changes that have been long requested by the community. Wow! Rockstar Games actually listened to the community for the first time? Are they doing anything about modding? No, they're not. Oh, well, then I'm not interested. Anyways, like I'm saying, such as reducing the effectiveness of homing missiles and countermeasures on the Deluxo, on the Toreador, on the Sparrow, no, guys, those are new vehicles that exist, ish, more or less. But everyone's just been complaining about the Oppressor Mark II. And we took in our sensibility to understand that players have too much of an effectiveness killing NPCs, collecting cargo for grinding with the Oppressor Mark II. So we're going to make it less as effective for grinding. So we're just going to have to say, you know, guys, the missiles aren't as effective anymore. Oh yeah, and if someone wants to shoot you down on the Oppressor Mark II with, you know, homing missile, well, we're gonna say countermeasures are also gonna be nerfed as well. They haven't said specifically where they're gonna nerf this vehicle from, but I have a gut feeling that they're gonna nerf it for grinding purposes. Or apparently, of all things Rockstar would care about, is players having an even harder time to grind now. And people who would grief will be able to grief, no problem. Besides, no one really uses homing missiles now that I've seen it. They try to, you know, aim at the ground, hoping a person would stay on the ground. They just, you know, They should also nerf the range of effectiveness of the explosion. You could literally be 50 feet away from the Mark II missile. It's gonna blow up, and you just, oh yeah, I'm gonna plop to the ground and wasted. They should honestly nerf the explosion damage and not be like it's an insta kill regardless of range. But still, I personally believe they're gonna nerf the Oppressor Mark II for grinding, because griefing. They don't care about griefing. They love griefing. That's what makes people buy shark cards in the end, because I can't grieve. I can't grind. So what's another way I can make money? Shark cards, right? Right. Offering a more convenient way to access snacks and armor. Because apparently people who couldn't grief, or people who got killed for griefing, weren't able to macro fast enough to pull up their snacks and armor. And on top of that, having limited snacks and armor. So it's gonna go more for the griefing purposes. Oh, beautiful. And the ability to launch cell missions and invite only... Wait, what? Am I seeing that right? And the ability to launch cell missions in invite only set. Am I reading that right? Am I dreaming? Ow. I think no, that's not that. That's let me. Rockstar Games is actually letting us use invite only sessions. What? Are you? Somehow, I have a feeling there will still be a downfall to this. Such as, number one, you're gonna get half the profit for selling in an invite-only session. Just like, you would get the full profit in a public session. However, if the more players, the more rivals exist in the session, the more profit you make depending on the product that you're selling. Unless it's bunker. Well, even bunker, you can still make a profit off it. But if it's like, selling nightclub goods, they might charge more. I don't know, they might take more money out of it, but at least you'd be able to sell finally without... Oh wait, modders can still join your invite-only set. I forgot. Oh boy. Rockstar, when are you gonna make an anti-cheat? Oh, and on top of that, someone announced to me a day ago or two that they said Rockstar Games is gonna work on an anti-cheat. However, they haven't spoken about PC yet. However, they are planning on doing it for Xbox and PlayStation. Like, those consoles need anti-cheat. But I doubt they're gonna put any anti-cheat in PC because they support modding, like, regardless. So there's no point, honestly. Like, if you are in your own invite-only session and you've never had someone with literally -2 IQ with a mod menu just abusing it in hopes that they don't get banned and caught because, oh my god, there's someone joining an invite-only session without him being invited? That's fine. Let him grief. As long as he's griefing with his mods, it's fine. Yeah, Rockstar won't care. But anyways, cell missions. So yeah, what? Anyways, these are just a few of the experience improvements that will be coming this summer to GTA Online, so we continue to incorporate more player feedback. To incorporate more player feedback. I'm sorry. It took me 10 minutes to hold myself back. Alright, what was I saying? Okay. This summer to GTA Online, as we continue to incorporate more player feedback. Like I was saying, and other learnings. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with the last part. You guys can read that on your own. I'm done. This is Rockstar Games we're talking about. If they actually do something that's worth players' time, that would be like since the bunkers came out, which was probably like a long time ago. I don't know. I haven't played GTA Online that time. Anyways, I'm a 5-year veteran. I haven't played that long. Anyways, so that's just some basic things that are being done apparently by Rockstar. Somehow, I have a feeling it's gonna go more for the favor for the griefers when it comes to the Oppressor Mark II. Like, they're not gonna touch griefing one bit, but they're probably thinking, because everyone's complaining about how they're constantly getting shot down by Oppressor Mark IIs, getting griefed by them, that players are finally learning a new way to use different vehicles, such as the Sparrow, the Hunter, the Hydra, the Laser, any other thing that has lock-on capabilities that came out finally after years. longer than the Oppressor Mark II came out, then now that Rockstar's looking back at their feedback, they're like, oh yeah, that's true. Let's change the Oppressor Mark II. Okay, thanks. But how about the other vehicles that exist? Well, no one's been complaining much about that. Okay, how long did you receive the complaints from the Oppressor Mark II? Well, about 3 years already. Okay, how many complaints did you receive for, let's say, Toreador or Kasaka missiles or, I don't know, Sparrow lock-ons or something? Oh yeah, we've been getting a lot of those for the past year, but we don't care about that. We want to take care of the long-term things that everyone's been speaking about that we personally don't know. They don't know shit that's going on in the game. Why? Why, Rockstar? Why? They're not doing... Anyways, that's a long story on its own, man. I can go on with this for hours at a time. But I have a feeling that Rockstar's finally waking up, looking at long-term feedback that everyone's just been complaining about, that now by the time that they finally realize they should do something about it, every other griefer known to mankind in GT Online has already found different ways to grief with other vehicles. Congratulations, Rockstar. You finally did something that no one cares about anymore. And I had a feeling that was going to happen too, you see? When everyone loses interest from something, Rockstar's gonna take care of it finally. Unless it's money glitching, then whoever's gonna have interest in that, oh, they're gonna reset their accounts and fix it like within seconds if they have to. Because money. But if it's literally an Oppressor Mark II that literally anyone uses anymore for griefing, suddenly Rockstar's like, oh yeah, that's true. They're Internet Explorer, for crying out loud. They're as slow as Internet Explorer. I use Google Chrome, I admit. But they're like Internet Explorer. Or by the time someone's ready to answer 7 questions, like Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, and some Opera browser or whatnot, Internet Explorer finally starts answering the first question. That's how slow Rockstar is. Oh god, anyways, so now we have that out of the way. Oh dear. Oh dear, Rockstar. Well, that's all the information that I can give you guys. I can go on with this for hours at a time, honestly. But this is personally how I feel what's gonna be done. Okay? This is coming from experience playing GTA Online. Okay? I actually play this game to understand its concept. What is needed to be done in this game. Not griefing, just playing the game. Just understanding. And I understand well enough that Rockstar is now taking into account everything that everyone had been complaining about. That now everyone is using different means because Rockstar at some point will maybe take care of it. Yeah, by the time everyone's already moved on to different vehicles like the Hydra, the Laser, the Kanjali for all we care. And now Rockstar wakes up and it's like, oh yeah, Oppressor Mark II. Everyone's been complaining about it being like, one of the most overpowered, vehicles that everyone's been using to grind. So yeah, let's not speak about grinding or griefing because maybe it might be too honest. So let's just hide it from the player base and let's just say we're gonna nerf it. We're not gonna say nerf what? We're just gonna say we're gonna nerf it. Congratulations, Rockstar. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I'm going to explain about it. If you guys do enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video that I'll be making, such as this. And, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the week while it lasts until the 18th of July. Oh boy. Good luck, guys, and have fun.